the shortest distance was a 286 with the highest tee. And then the longest one would be, 330, 326. What is that? Difference of about 44 yards?
Yeah.
44 yards. Hey, thanks for joining in to another episode of Yes Golf Review. We got our friend Ben back.
Hello.
As you guys probably have seen in the previous videos, he is the bomber of this channel. He swings it so fast. Yeah. Whew. And we get to do some kind of experiment, and we're gonna test out how different tee height is going to change maybe your swing, the outcomes of your drives. And we're not coming into this with any assumption. We're just gonna let it be. 3 sets. So tell us a little bit about how you set up to what your preferred tee height is.
I usually, it's like a stock standard one, I'll usually do about a half a ball above the crown of the driver.
Right, we'll do that first, and then we'll do one that's a little bit lower than that, and then one that's a little bit higher than that, and see if your swing changes in any way, and if there's any difference in the outcome of the drives. Hopefully this will help you to hit further, because that's the goal, right? And straighter, further and straighter. So let's start with the standard one.
Cool, sounds good.
Good shot there.
That was a good one.
Ben, would you say what does your stock shot look like as far as like trajectory, shot shape?
I try to hit it as straight as possible.
Okay.
If I need to hit a fairway, it'll be a fade, and if I need to hit the bomb, I'll try to draw it. And then I tend to launch it pretty high, like 12 to 13 degree launch. So
yeah. You're right on with the 13.
Oh yeah.
0.4 degree, backspin at 24. So that's
not bad.
That's a recipe for 308 yards carry, guys, and then 330.
Yeah.
330 ball, that. Fairly straight, very, very straight, actually.
I'll take that.
Let's go ahead and hit one more.
Yeah.
Stock shot. Woo!
Oh, that's gonna be a bomb.
That's a high bomb.
Yeah.
Straight. Wow.
Go.
Ooh, okay, so again, it looks like you're trying to go like up on the ball, right?
Yeah.
With the angle of attack.
Totally, yeah.
So let's look at it real quick.
There.
That one was 301, carry, a little bit higher launch.
Yeah.
A little bit more backspin, which is fine. So if you're looking at it right here, we're coming up 7 degrees upwards, right? So that's quite a bit coming up as far as angle of attack. Just to give like context, I've once heard like Rory trying to be in the 4 to 5 degree angle of attack.
Yeah.
And the reason why we're doing this video is because there's a lot of videos out there, like even Tiger talking about tee height. He tees it really, really low.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see how that affects all of us as well. So, but you're hitting about 7 degrees up on the ball. One previous to that was 6.8. So it's a little bit less, and probably that's why it launched a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Woo! 3 straight ones.
Yeah. That was a nice flatter flight too. I like that. That's gonna be a little
Did you try
less.
to change anything?
I think subconsciously I tried. Yeah.
The angle coming a little bit more flatter.
A little bit.
Okay, let's see if that. Actually, 5.4.
Okay.
And what's really interesting, if you take a look, where you're hitting the ball changes according to your angle of attack. So if you are watching this and see how your angle of attack changes where you hit the ball and your club face. So we're talking about, half a ball, tee height, and this is what we're getting. Obviously, that's really, really good numbers. Spin rate wise, 2,600, 14 degrees of launch, 305. So that's really good.
Yeah.
Let's try a one lower.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's try it.
Let's do it.
All right, so Ben, we've tried the half a ball height, and that's kind of your stock shot. What do we got here? A little bit lower, right?
A little lower, yeah. This is kind of where I would want to think about more of a fade when I tee it lower. Yeah.
So you're thinking different shot shape.
Yeah, I think when I need to hit a fairway on a tight hole or under pressure, tee will get lower and lower, and you start squeezing it a little bit more and just trying to hit it lower, get it on the ground, get it safe. So
for sure.
That felt a little lower off the face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might have just been user error.
But very, just like you said, it's fading for sure.
Yeah.
Whereas the other 3 balls kind of drew
Yeah.
on us. So that's the standard tee right there. That's a little bit lower.
Yeah.
We'll see club head speed the same,
Yeah.
right? Ball speed a little bit lower. Angle of attack, so
Same.
right around same.
Yeah.
So that's good. Launch angle lower, spin rate more.
Ooh,
But
way
still,
low.
like that's,
Yeah.
well, it speaks to forgiveness.
Totally.
But I think that's what tee height does to
Yeah.
you, right?
Yeah.
It's literally maybe a quarter of an inch
Right,
difference, and yet you as a hitter, it feels different.
Yeah.
So let's try another one. Okay, how did that one feel?
That was more centered.
Okay.
I tried to do the same swing that I was doing before.
Okay,
Maybe a little off the toe.
cool. Maybe
why it drew.
just a
Yeah.
little off the toe.
I still take it every day.
Oh yeah, I'll take it. Any of us that are watching would take it for sure. Yep, right about the same
Yeah.
place. So not enough to, maybe that first one kind of was the calibration,
Yeah,
so to
yeah.
say. But that's still right about where we hit before. Angle of attack kind of the same. Let's hit one more. Ooh,
That was a
sounds-
toe ball.
toe ball? Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds solid.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
But obviously, because we're getting out of kind of your comfort zone, the strikes have been a little bit less consistent.
Yeah.
Right? Would you say that? So
Yeah.
definitely.
A little farther off
You
the
see
toe.
that right there. So I know we're just at a halfway point, but hopefully this will help you to kind of determine. It's so easy to kind of like have one tee height
Yeah.
and then just stick with it. But
Totally.
hopefully this video inspires you to try different
Yeah.
tee height. We see definitely with the lower tee height, what's really interesting is club head speed wise, same,
Yeah.
right? Ball speed has dropped 3 miles
Ooh.
per hour,
Yeah.
right? Even for a fast swing player like you, 6, well, that's even more than 6, right? So that's like
14 yards.
14 yards of carry distance difference. Spin rate has gone up. The launch angle has come down a little bit. Strikes a little bit more inconsistent. So good result. It looks like a good result, but it's actually vastly different
Yeah.
if you nitpick it. So
Yeah.
I want to try something like, even I hadn't thought about this, but I want to go even lower than that.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Ben, we're gonna call this the Tiger Tee.
Okay.
Because he's really very notorious for hitting fades. He tees it really low.
Yeah.
So we're gonna assume that's what's gonna produce.
Yeah.
But I would love for you, just for testing purposes, try to hit the same
Okay.
shot
Sure.
first, and then we'll change as we go.
Okay.
Oof,
Yeah.
that was
Get
good.
the fade. Yeah, that felt pretty neutral, like
Yeah.
same kind of swing.
Well, obviously the results is a little bit different,
Yeah.
but right now the driver is covering all of the ball.
Yeah.
So let's see, angle of attack. It's actually you're
Slightly
still
left.
hitting up on the ball,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is surprisingly
Yeah.
good. But spin rate's a
Yeah.
little bit lower, right? And launch angle is a little bit lower.
Not too far off.
Not too far off. So
Yeah.
that's good. Let's try one more
let's do it.
with regular swing. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can definitely see, I mean, this is the toe ball.
Yeah.
But you can definitely see it launch a
Yeah.
little bit lower.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, still a good ball, probably still in the left side of the fairway, but launching definitely lower. But if you like to hit up on the ball and you hit on the higher part of the face, this is a good
Yeah.
experiment for you to do. Because
Totally.
just by lowering the tee height,
Yeah.
you are changing where the ball hits the face.
Yeah.
And let's hit a fade one.
Sure. Yeah, that's the
It's like a
that's the
little
pressure
riser.
cut. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, still 270 carry.
Yeah.
It's reliable.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Fairway.
let's see if your swing changes. I mean, angle of attack is like
Yeah.
basically level,
Yep.
right? And that tee height allows you to do that.
Yeah.
And you're probably purposefully hitting in that way.
Yeah.
In the low heel area, club face a little bit open, same club head speed, so energy is kind of the same, more backspin. Let's hit one more.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Oof.
That was a good one.
Nice. I love how the ball is kind of just like continuing to rise. I would love to see that in action. But angle of attack again, man,
Zero.
that's
zeroed out.
At zero.
Yeah.
So we've got really good results. I think hopefully this is helpful for you, but I want to try the one high one.
Okay.
See how that changes anything.
Let's do it.
All right, Ben, so this is higher than normal.
Super high.
So it's like barely, covering top of the driver.
Yeah.
So have you seen anybody who tees up that high?
Yeah, I play with a lot of randoms sometimes, and I think I notice more often than not the higher handicappers tend to tee it up really, really high, and I think mentally maybe it's to try to get some more distance, but I think I see a lot of times pop flies or sky balls or launching too high, especially into the wind, and so I think this is a good experiment to figure it out.
We'll see how that changes, but you're right. Like people think we are here in La Habra, California, and we do fittings, obviously, and sometimes people want it higher tee, and I'm giving them higher tee, and I'm like, they keep asking for higher, and like, how high do you go? But that's just a way that person has always doing it.
Totally.
So again, everybody's different, right? Everybody's swing's different, but the point of this video is to try different ones. So we'll see what happens here with your swing. Wow.
Yeah, that's a high ball.
Yeah, it's a high ball. Probably the most right it has gone. Understandably, feels. How do you feel over the ball? I see a little bit more of
right. I feel a little less comfortable. I'm worried that I'm gonna put a big white mark on the top of my driver.
Which is fairly new.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So you don't want that.
Matte, it'll definitely show up.
Yeah.
I definitely felt myself drop the right shoulder a lot more, just to try to feel like I'm coming up on it a little bit more. But
I'm sure you can make it work as a golfer, a highly skilled golfer, but man, it's the difference between that and this one is pretty big.
Yeah.
Angle of attack, we've had 7 degrees upwards before.
Yeah.
But what's really interesting is actually it's actually lower on the face. This is relative, everybody's different, but I think that's very interesting because we went high in the tee height, but we're still catching it low.
Yeah.
So let's try one more.
Let's do it.
How was that one?
That was more middle.
More middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely middle.
Yeah.
Might end up on the line. That went high though.
Yeah.
Right? Where do you get some feedback where that might have hit?
I wanna say it was dead out of the screws. I think it was pretty middle.
Yeah, that was.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty
great.
good. Yeah.
But again, angle of attack is pushing 8 degrees, very high up, right? And then the numbers, 172 on the ball speed, really good number on the ball speed, but the launch angle is just eating up the potential distance that you may have with that kind of ball speed. So the spin rate's obviously very, very high as well. So man, that was fun.
Yeah.
I think obviously your tee height.
Yeah.
And as those red dots and first few shots have told us, that's the optimal tee height for you.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that it's right for everyone who's watching, but we would definitely want you to try different tee height and see how that can boost you. Like maybe let's see the difference between your shortest hit and then the longest hit. So we had 270, right? That would be the shortest.
Yeah.
That feels very weird to say, by the way. That would be one of my longest, but 270. So the shortest distance was a 286 with the highest tee. And then the longest one would be, 330, 326. So what is that? Difference of about 44 yards.
Yeah.
44 yards. And while maintaining the same club head speed.
Yeah.
So obviously you are a very high swing speed player.
Yeah.
So that difference could be big.
Yeah.
But for even slower swing speeds, it can get proportionally, the difference can be really, really big as well. So, well, thanks, Ben, for joining us today. And hopefully this video was helpful for you. Ben's going to join us in a couple more videos talking about actually a lot of beneficial things. So we would love for you to subscribe, but also check out Ben's Instagram and TikTok. We leave it down on the description. So go ahead and give him a follow, and we'll see you on our next video.
See ya.